Imagine this. Young adults with ADHD symptoms often find themselves tuning into background music more frequently than their neurotypical peers, whether they're tackling complex tasks or simply going about their day. But here's where it gets really interesting. They seem to have a particular fondness for stimulating tunes, no matter what they're doing. This revelation comes from a recent study published in Frontiers in Psychology, shedding light on how music habits differ between young adults with and without ADHD. ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, is a neurodevelopmental condition characterized by inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. It typically starts in childhood and can persist into adulthood for many individuals. People with ADHD, particularly those with the inattentive type, often face challenges with maintaining focus, managing tasks, and staying organized. Emotional struggles like anxiety and depression are also common companions to ADHD. While medications like stimulants can help regulate brain activity and enhance performance, researchers are always looking for additional ways to assist those with attentional difficulties. One such approach they've explored is the use of background music. The study, conducted by doctoral candidates Kellyanne LaChance and Penelope Pellin-Goulet, along with clinical neuropsychologist Nathalie Gosselin from the University of Montreal, aimed to uncover how young adults incorporate music into their daily lives and whether those with ADHD exhibit different patterns compared to their neurotypical counterparts. The inspiration for this research came from a parent's query to Dr. Gosselin years ago about whether it was beneficial for her child with attention issues to study with music playing. To gather their data, the researchers distributed an online survey to 434 participants aged 17 to 30. The survey delved into the participants' music listening habits, musical preferences, and how they felt music affected their cognitive and emotional states. It also included an ADHD symptom screening tool to categorize the participants into two groups, those with ADHD symptoms and those without. The results were fascinating. Both groups admitted to frequently listening to background music during various activities, but the ADHD group stood out for their increased use of music while studying and exercising. They also tended to play music more often during low-effort tasks overall. What's more, these individuals showed a preference for stimulating music across all types of activities, whether demanding or not. In contrast, neurotypical participants generally favored relaxing music for cognitively demanding tasks and opted for more stimulating music during less demanding activities. This difference underscores how music serves distinct purposes for each group, either as a calming presence or as a means to boost alertness. These findings resonate with the moderate brain arousal theory, which posits that people with ADHD often have lower baseline arousal levels. To reach an optimal state for task engagement, they might turn to external stimuli like music. Stimulating music, by triggering the brain's reward system and releasing dopamine, can help offset this baseline deficit and minimize distractions during demanding activities. Neurotypical individuals, on the other hand, might prefer calmer, more predictable music to enhance their focus on complex tasks. When it came to assessing the impact of background music, most participants, regardless of ADHD status, reported that it helped them concentrate better and feel happier. Interestingly, there were no significant differences between the groups in their perception of music's emotional or cognitive benefits. The researchers ensured their findings were robust by controlling for potential confounders such as musical training and mood symptoms. Even after these adjustments, the ADHD group still exhibited higher music use during exercise and simple tasks, suggesting that their behavior isn't solely about emotional regulation, but also involves attentional strategies and arousal management. While the study provides valuable insights, it's important to acknowledge its limitations. The reliance on self-reported data introduces the possibility of recall bias or social desirability effects. Additionally, ADHD status was determined through a screening questionnaire rather than a clinical diagnosis, which might include individuals with subclinical symptoms. Nevertheless, the study contributes to the growing understanding of how music can influence attention and emotion in daily life. For those with attentional challenges, music could serve as a versatile and self-directed tool to manage arousal, alleviate boredom, and support performance. Future research could further investigate these findings through laboratory experiments or by exploring how different types of music affect cognitive performance and emotional states in individuals with ADHD. Longitudinal studies might also shed light on how music habits change over time or interact with other coping mechanisms. In the meantime, the researchers have launched a new survey targeting a younger population, ages 12 to 17, to explore their background music listening habits. You can participate in the English version at https:/ls.sondages.umontreal.ca/229667 or the French version at https://ls.sondages.umontreal.ca/ls.sondages.umontreal.ca. Looking ahead, the researchers aim to delve deeper into how specific musical characteristics or familiarity affect attention and emotional regulation in real time. They also envision developing personalized music-based strategies to aid individuals with attentional difficulties in academic and work environments. Ultimately, this study reinforces the idea that music isn't just background noise. It plays a crucial role in how we manage our attention, mood, and motivation. Understanding these everyday habits could lead to more individualized and practical approaches to enhancing mental health and focus, especially for those with ADHD symptoms.